You know, one of the first episodes on this program, I talked to you about border violence. I've been concerned about it for a long time, and it has absolutely nothing to do with illegal immigration. My concern on our border has always been our security. I mentioned a few minutes ago about an increase of violence along our southern border, and what is eye-opening isn't just the increase in violence, it's the type of violence. This summer, Mexican drug cartels launched a car bomb attack in Juarez. This is just a stone's throw away from El Paso. And I know a lot of Americans are like, oh, yeah, well, that's par for the course. Very violent area, you know. Yeah. Well, this time, they've done this Mideast style car bomb. Now, why would they be doing that? Congresswoman Sue Myrick is asking DHS to, quote, engage us and Mexican law enforcement and Border Patrol officials about Hezbollah's presence, activities, and connections to gangs and drug cartels. Hezbollah has already been active in Colombia and Venezuela for quite some time. So is it really that big of a stretch to think that maybe Hezbollah might migrate north? Let's take a look at the map and see what might be standing in their way. Here is Venezuela and Hugo Chavez. Here's Bogota, Colombia. Oh, it's always so nice. Then we have Panama, which is great, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Guatemala, Mexico, open border, nothing. Nothing. There is nothing to stop them. Are you telling me that this influence is not aimed here? Let's look at the Middle East, shall we? Let's see. Here's the Middle East. Here's Saudi Arabia. Here's Iraq. Here's Iran. Here's Syria. Oh, look, here's Jerusalem right here. Here's Israel. What do they have in common? Bad guys coming to get them. These aren't unrelated. By the way, Hezbollah from Iran, and they park a lot of them over here in Syria, and Hezbollah also seems to be parked over here. Why? Why? They're not unrelated. Iran is the problem. And the whole world has just acted like Iran's not serious. These guys are nut jobs. The time to take care of them in any reasonable way is long past. Years ago, I was begging America, cripple them economically. Send people with BlackBerries, with access to Twitter if you have to, whatever. Empower the people. Do what Pope John Paul did and Ronald Reagan. Empower the people. But you know what? Iran is now going to, time has passed. Iran is going to be attacked by Israel. You know why? Because Jews have a right to live, period. But who's the rest of the world going to blame? Well, they're going to blame Israel, sure. But remember, this is little Satan, this is big Satan. If you think Hezbollah is meddling down here, you know, because, oh, they just like the cocoa beans, you're out of your mind. If you don't think Hezbollah is working to push over our border, you're equally as crazy. Do you know how sharks attack? Sharks, they circle you, and then they bump into you. They bump you before they eat you. I don't know how we got that information, but we have it. They want to see if you're a predator. They want to see what they're up against. The car bomb, it's a shark bump. That's what it is. They're bumping us here on the border. Shark bumps the whole time. They want to see our reaction. And if our reaction is the same as the sheriff had in Arizona, to retreat because he has no choice, what do you think the sharks are going to do? You think they're going to go away, or are they going to start to eat? You don't retreat. You know how you deal with an attacking shark? That's the way you attack. A dead shark has never eaten anyone. A shark with a fence, a shark with, I don't know, shark repellent, gonna be okay. Buckle up, gang, because we don't have anybody who understands shark bumps coming down here. There's nobody rescuing here. There's nothing. And all the sharks are coming from here and swimming right up on our border. Buckle up. It's going to be an extraordinarily dangerous month here in Iran, definitely here. God bless those people over there. And here. It's going to be dangerous. Buckle up.